Welcome everyone. It's time for a new trailer. Well, it's 20 minutes from a new trailer, but still. As we were saying in chat, I assume we will either see the third member of the ladies team or the Ikari Warriors, Ralph and Clark. I'm actually wondering, in case of the Ikari Warriors, will we have a double trailer like we had for Team Out of Fighting with Rio and Robert? Because honestly, here's the thing. It made sense to have a trailer together for Rio and Robert, because they share a lot of the moveset. And the same is true for the Ikari Warriors. As I said at the beginning of the stream, but most of you probably missed it, I think there are a lot of options on who will show up, simply because we have two teams that are incomplete, and I don't think they will open up a third team at this point. I think we will either have the third member of the ladies team, or we will have the Ikari Warriors. And the Ikari Warriors could be separate. We could get Ralph or Clark, or we might have a double trailer like we had for the Art of Fighting team. Because honestly, King of Fighter 94, the Ikari Warrior team, like mainly those two characters, Ralph and Clark, were literally the same. Literally the same moves. A little bit like you and Ken. Like, you have the same exact moves and they're pretty much the same character. Except for the special. Like the super special, like the finishing move was different. But that's the only difference that they had. During the years, and as we said when we were talking about Leona, there's been some years that have passed since 94. They started to change and diverge and become more different. I think lately, to be honest, in the latest, at least, King of Fighter 13, 14, I think as characters, they were very different actually. So maybe we will have like separate trailers. But we will see. It also makes less sense, honestly, because at the very least they will have different climax. But I don't know. We will see. It's in 2 minutes, so we are about to find out. Now it's 10 p.m. So it is time. I will remove the music. And if someone saw me on YouTube, they know that I start like the intro of the song for the character usually at this point. SNK official. Load. Yep. Ikari Warriors. Team Ikari. Ralph Jones and Clark still. And it's a double trailer. It's double the time of the trailer for Leona. Is more on par with Chris and the Art of Fighting. Okay. Let's see. Pause it. Full screen. A little bit of volume.
Team
Good. Oh. I just saw... First of all, yeah, Ralph Jones also... This model is good, but I like Clark's model. I always found Clark very bland. Oh, that is a metal... that is a Metal Slug thing. Oh, I love it. So many references to Metal Slug. All the grapples from Clark. And we're seeing a full fight. Yeah. So I will explain it later. But... okay. Let's see some supers though. Like, I want to... also, let's see more Clark. Yeah, more Ralph. Like, we saw a lot of Clark, it feels. And that is the same thing that the auto fighting team was doing, so confirmed that is a universal mechanic. That counter thing, when it flashes purple. Okay. Yes, punch. Nice. Okay. And we don't see them. Ah. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. Oh, look at them. Okay, let's break down some moves and stuff like that. Normal moves were familiar. That thing is familiar. A lot of this is a move that they had from the beginning. This purple flash, though, we saw it in the Art of Fighting trailer. There seems to be this counter move. It's probably a button combination, I will assume. But that's interesting. I see it's really effective when they actually hit you, but you can do it even without being hit, and that was doing a combo. Which, that's interesting, because it seems low, but it worked. And about the Metal Slug background and all the elements from Metal Slug, the Ikari Warriors had like a guest appearance in one of the Metal Slug games. I think they were playable characters in one of the Metal Slug, although I don't know which one. I know that I know it as a fact, but I don't think I ever played that Metal Slug. I continue to think Metal Gear instead of Metal Slug. Like, here, I don't think I saw moves that are unusual. Like, all the moves that I've seen them do, except for that purple flash thing, they all look like moves that we have seen in other games. They use that again though. Let me go back. There was that purple flash again doing a combo, and it almost looked like a Neomax. Yeah, like okay, maybe they changed the graphic for the Neomax. Yeah, exactly. So Ralph is more of a striker, and Clark is definitely a grappler. Like, okay, let me see. Like, elbow, punch, has that purple flash, but it doesn't even do the punch. So I wonder what that is. Like, that mechanic has not been announced so far. As far as I know, it could be that I'm missing an announcement because I'm trying to avoid spoilers. But I am not sure about what that does. He used it in the middle of a combo, and that didn't follow up with a hit. So that is somewhat weird. No, I want to pause it there because I want to see them in all their glory. I like the fact that they have all these design elements in common, because they are soldiers, so it's more like a uniform more than, you know, the character design. They're still unique, like they're still pretty unique. Ralph was always, like, when it comes to design, Ralph was always my favorite between, you know, the two. But I have to admit, Clark used to be like a blonde dude with a hat, which is still is, but there is more character to it, like the sideburn and just how the hair are done. Like, I think I should probably show. See, to me, it was extremely bland and kind of very unexpressive. Like, you don't basically see anything of this character. Like, he has the glasses, he has the hat, and it's covering pretty much everything that like, yeah, you have this jaw, like it's kind of John Cena like. But and also, yeah, the version HD was so fucking buff. But the old classical, like, design of him was the most boring thing ever. And I don't want to say, oh, now it's a design that oozes personality, but fuck, in comparison, like, this rather than the old one, this is vaguely interesting. Again, not a surprise, like most of the characters so far. Like, we had, I don't think, like, we had Chizuru. Chizuru was half of a surprise, and we had the Team Orochi. The Team Orochi, I don't want to say it's a super surprise as well, but yeah, that was something that we were waiting for a lot of years, and they were definitely not a guaranteed in every single fighting, in every single King of Fighters, because they have not been. But all the other characters, they're so predictable so far that it's difficult to imagine a King of Fighter without them in. The other thing that I would like to take out of this, not this trailer, but the fact that they did another double trailer, is option number one that I don't think is likely, is that they plan to do all the trailers and then stop and just have the release down the line, which I don't think they will. I think they will continue to publish trailers until the game is out. But if they're doing every now and then double trailers, either this game is coming out sooner than we expect, or is going to have more characters than we expect. One of the two. It will be interesting to see which one. I think we might have more characters.